What's going on, boys? Your boy is back, and the plague tried to take him, but unbeknownst to the plague, I am unkillable. I am a Death Knight. Already dead, back again, and here we are. Let's get back into the news. Midnight beta stuff to get into, Legion remix stuff, all kinds of stuff going on in retail. We got a lot of stuff to cover here, so here we go. Oh, watching the news? No, you're not. You're watching the biggest giveaway ever from Samiccus. $140 in BNet balance could be yours. All you got to do is watch 1 hour of this shitty stream. That's right. What can you use the BNet balance to buy? Anything your heart desires, from the store, the merch shop, whatever it is. Listen, guys, you can get yourself the long boy mount. That thing is available again. Maybe get yourself some pets for all I care. Hey, even a little mount pack. Yeah, maybe you're a classic Andy who just enjoys the classic version of the game. There's things you can buy as well. Listen, guys, all it takes is watching 1 hour of this shitty stream. You will get 1 point to enter the giveaway. Every hour beyond that is another point you can use to enter the giveaway. Enter multiple times. Buy shit off the merch shop. Buy this Judgment Helm set. Buy some hats. Buy the, Pepe Dreadlord push pillow. Some cool sweaters. Whatever you want. I'm not judging how you spend it. I'm just going to give it to you if you win. Get yourself the epic, or I should say collector's edition. That's right. Guys, I'm live Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. Eastern Time. Get in here. Watch 1 hour of stream. Every hour beyond, there's another chance to enter. Enter and win. Winner announced December 23rd. Midnight beta. Offline for an extended period of time. Why, you might ask? Well, there's a lot of things going on that we're going to talk about here. But yes, Midnight beta is offline. Part of it is for the raid testing. That's right. So we got Mythic raid testing. And it's exciting stuff because, interestingly enough, guys, we might finally be getting another round of a Mythic-only phase.
You forgot me, as I was first in chat.
Cam Shady, were you first in chat? I didn't see you there. I didn't see you. All right, I'll have to give you a little tag. How's it going, Cam Shady? There you go. As I was saying, we might be getting, this might be a special round of Mythic raiding, because for the first time in a long time, we might be getting a Mythic-only phase. That's right, guys, Mythic-only phase returning. Now, if you ask me, I personally love Mythic-only phases. I used to think it was a really cool part of watching the Race to World First, is like seeing what that Mythic-only phase was going to be. Well, it looks like we might get one, and the reason why people are thinking that is currently there are 3 stages of this fight in the journal, right? The little raiding journal that you could check out in the game. Normal and heroic difficulty, you see the 3 stages. But in, I should say, normal and heroic difficulty, you see 3 stages. But on Mythic difficulty, you can only see 2. And interestingly enough, Stage 2 of Mythic includes the stuff that is currently in Stage 3 of heroic and normal. What does that mean? Does that mean Mythic is only 2 phases? No, I doubt it. That probably means what's going on here is the fight is a little bit more crunched up in Mythic, because there's an extra phase to unlock. That's right. The last time we saw an extra phase to the fight, would it be like Argus? Would Argus be the last time that we saw a Mythic-only phase? Might be. I don't know. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it might be. So, interesting. I can't wait to see it if there is a Mythic-only phase. I hope they're doing it, and I hope it's not testable. Personally, I just want to see it in the Race to World First. It's a really hype moment when a Mythic-only phase kicks off. It's a really cool thing, and I hope that's what ends up happening. But a good one by Blizzard if they actually pulled that one off. A new Transmog video is out from World of Warcraft, the channel itself, talking about the new Transmog, how it's going to work. If you don't know, Blizzard's reworked Transmog completely. Really cool stuff. They worked on the pricing and everything after people complained about it being too expensive, but slot-specific Transmog is happening, and there's a whole tutorial out there of how to do it now. I'm going to link this in the chat if you guys want to check out this video. The link will also be down below if you want to check it out on YouTube. Also, live right now in the current game, guys, Brawlers Guild. I'm going to do this today, probably one-shot the entire thing, as I do with all content. But that's not for the faint of heart. Most of you guys will find a challenge here in the Brawlers Guild, and that's okay. That's what it's meant to be. Well, reasons you should do the new Brawlers Guild. If you haven't done the first couple of rounds of Brawlers Guild before, it's a fun little event, some interesting boss fights, single-man boss fights. You get to do it. Other people get to stand around and watch you do it. You don't like the pressure. Maybe you know, people watching you perform throws you off a little bit. Not me. You know, I could perform in the public. That's fine. There is a Horde version, Alliance versions of these arenas. Really cool stuff here. Fighting enemy NPCs, getting through. Now, one reason you're going to want to do this, there's some really cool achievements to be had and stuff like that, but also really cool items to be got from this thing. So, if you haven't gotten these before, well, you probably haven't, because these are new for this season. We got the Brawlin' Bruno, a really cool Gator Boy mount. Yeah, this one's gladiatorified. Pretty badass with the chainmail, the spikes and everything. Really cool looking gator, probably one of the cooler versions of it. And then you got the ballistic Bronco. That's right, a new crotch rocket just for you and your friends to ride on. Oh, this thing's got TNT and bombs on the back of a bomb. That's really nice here. Cool little details, nice little rocket boy to ride around on. Actually a cool looking mount. And then of course you got some housing decor for the housing whores out there. Of course, a bunch of little spiky boys, some punching bags, and really cool actually spiked gloves that you could show off in your house. These are kind of cool. Different challenge and achievements is to be had here. Also previously available Brawlers Guild stuff will also be able to be purchased here. So that's good. And a couple little vanity shirts. That's right, little horde. Oh, and a little, what is this, like a Draenei or Kirin one? Nice, so there you go. Brawlers Guild, give it a try, guys. It's something cool if you haven't done it before. Give it a little shot there. And then Legion Remix. Since I was down with the plague, Legion Remix final phase did in fact go live. That's right. If you're wondering what's available in the final phase, it's essentially like a sped up version. Now there is a reason, a specific reason why you want to log in during this event, and I'll give you guys that reason here in a second. But first off, what is going on here? Well, the level upgrading system actually goes up another notch. Get your gear up to level 779 now, as if you weren't powerful enough already. You're just going to be super OP in this final run here. This is also the final phase, which means you're going to be doing the quest line that eventually leads you out and prepares your character to leave the infinite time way, version of Legion, right, and enter the retail version of the game. We have Iru's scraping service. Scrapping service now allows conversion of excess motes and threads into fragmented mementos. Time Runner's Mayhem. Stacking experience bonus now occurs, so if you want to level up a character, a new one, and this final phase is going to be even easier now. Plus 3% per stack, up to 10 stacks, which means you get a 30% bonus to leveling on top of the bonus that already exists because you're doing a remix event for 12 hours. That stack lasts up to 12 hours. That's going to you're going to level up in a single day now. It's going to be super easy. New quests for the Meritari until our next hero and out of time. So again, these are your final quests here in the storyline. Farewell to the infinite events. Again, a ritual for the infinite bonfire. Burn blank Doomslayer pamphlets to conclude the infinite storyline. So there you go, the conclusion of the storyline here. Lost Legion Infernos, new enemies for additional challenges and rewards. Rotating world bosses, 6 bosses appear every 18 hours in the Broken Isles, each with a unique reward, and then increased loot and obelisks. More frequent loot, time warp obelisks, and upgrade. I don't even want to look at chat because I already know what you guys are saying. Yeah. So basically, you guys are kicking off the end of the Legion Remix event, right? Super fast leveling, super overpowered. It's what's expected in the end of a Remix event. Now, I told you I would tell you why you should at least log in and maybe participate a little bit in this. Guys, these housing items, if you're a housing whore, I'm just telling you, you want to get them. Not because they're never going to be available again. They will be available in retail. Blizzard posted a little boot post letting people know that, but they'll be super expensive. That's right. So you'll be able to actually get these things in the Legion version of Dalaran in the sewers from Valzoon. But Blizzard says the prices will be steeper than they are currently from Domalius, the guy who actually sells them right now in the Remix event. So the prices will be steep. It's going to cost you some order resources and Veiled Argonite. It's not going to be cheap, guys. So if you have the money right now, 247,500 bronze will get you those items. If you have it, go buy them. An extra version of all these will cost you another 5 or 10,000 bronze. The bigger ones, 30,000 bronze for each extra piece of the items that you want to get. Get as many as you want. If you're a housing Andy, this is a really good thing to purchase before this event ends because, again, it's going to be super expensive after the event is over. And then finally, a little update here to player housing in retail currently. Blizzard dropped a big update for a couple things here, a couple bug fixes, different stuff going on. But the main thing here is people were complaining about the amount of items allowed for outdoor decor. That's right. I mean, people are building insane shit on the outdoor side of things. I mean, somebody posted one in Discord. That's absolutely insane. I'll have to show it right now on stream. Yeah, this. What the hell is going on here? Let me see if I can open this. What is... Are you serious? Someone built a freaking Megazord out of housing item. I can even see some of the items here, but this is the 2 wagons. You got the little thing that was available with the Epic Edition here, the fountain from Xalatath. Absolutely insane. Yeah, the Mechazord, I don't know, the Alliance Mecha, I don't know what you want to call this thing, the Mecha Alliance, but insane shit. Well, some people were complaining about the amount of items allowed for outdoor. Well, if you hit housing level 3, another reward has been added to the already available rewards for it, and that is you'll get a plus 50 to the amount of items allowed to be used on your outdoor side of things. So there you go. Blizzard unlocking more items. Again, listening to feedback. You will now be able to build 2 mechs. I don't know what you want to use another 50 items for outdoors, but people are going nuts with this shit. We'll continue to look at some of the crazy shit people are building. But for now, and thankfully, with the return of Samiccus, we'll be back again tomorrow. But for now, that is all in terms of news.